boys, girls, and everybody else. Well, Happy New Year, and I hope 2022 will have some mercy on us. 21 was a bloody nightmare. But okay, let's leave that at that. This is a video that's a couple of videos in one, actually, because I was doing wagons the last couple of days. All right, so let me start by saying, you folks know that I got my Llagas Creek rail and that it is absolutely awesome stuff. I mean, look at this point, man. This is such a beautiful point. Look at that. Now, this is their number 6 point. Now, all right. Why I'm making this video is just to show you how prototypically better, we'll get to this baby just now, it looks if you have a turnout or a switch that has a smaller radius bend in it. This is, I think he said to me 9 degrees, and this is a class 32. This was the first loco I ever built. I built this thing by hand with pieces of body putty, and it was quite a nightmare. But the thing with the 32 is it's got the pony wheels here, you see, and at the back. Now this thing, in other words, has an overhang from the middle of this wheel to the middle of the coupler. That's that long. So she has a tendency to swing her ass like you cannot believe. So much so that I only ran it once at the club and wasn't happy at all through the points and stuff. It was just a radius 5 LGB point is just too. It does take it, but because of the swing, this front coupler, you see how far I've got it out, so that I actually have that bit of play on the gearbox as well, just to give it more space to move because of the overhangs. Now, keep that in mind and keep that story right there. I want to show you something else. I bought this wagon as a customer. It's going to Stefan. And I thought, yes, I haven't done detailed weathering in a long, long time. You know, airbrush is a thing that makes you very, very lazy very, very quickly. So, and nothing compares to good old washes and streaks and paint and a paintbrush. It's just nothing comes close to it. Look, I still did the fading with the airbrush, obviously, but the rest of it's all by hand. And check the detail on the thing; it just pops, poof, as opposed to that now, which is very, very pretty. It's got its place, but this is just the amount of comments and stuff that I got on Facebook was absolutely phenomenal. Thanks, guys. It was just phenomenal. There was a lot of feedback. They really, really liked it. So yeah, I'm busy building his second one. It's on the bench. It's nearly done. But okay, let's leave that at that. That's just bragging, because I love this thing. I think it's very pretty. I want to show you. I'm going to run this now. Okay, and a couple of other things also. I don't know if it's because it's new, but I've also had new brass track on here before, and I've got couplings like this. I mean, look at that. That's just a wire pressed over there just to connect the frog, just to power the outs on the switch. And it works. And then, you know, just to put salt in the winds, I got only these 2 little wires here, and I'm running off that little lock programmer there, which gives 0 amps. And I actually ran this thing with the smoker on, and it pulls it. It's the weirdest thing. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's just my imagination. All right. Now, on my layout that I'm going to build, this is more or less going to be the distance between the tracks. You will now see when that one comes past, very close, it's typically more or less right. I think it's 160 mils center to center on the tracks, which gives you, if you look down, that sort of bend. But I want to show you now, if we start her up and she runs through that bend, how little the swing on that loco actually is. I'll go a little bit closer. Let me just start her up. Yeah, and a class 32. They used to call them the Brommers. This is actually one of my better sound files, I have to say. It's a very, very pretty loco. I love that thing. All right, so have a look. Work with me. I'm going to keep this in my hand and then walk closer. As she comes through the point. Now the other thing I want to show you is, look how little the coupler movement is there. See, this rear one will now straighten out, and that's the coupler movement. It's nearly nothing. Lovely. It's really, really lovely. Now, if you look at it like this, okay, look at the loco now when she comes through with that huge overhang. Let's just take it there. That is absolutely the maximum she swings. Now, if you look down like that, that's it. It's bloody amazing. Okay? And the other problem is with the 32s, those pony wheels there. Let me just stop this. The ponies have got, this is my prototype, very, very small flanges, as you can see there. Very small flanges. That's all I had at the time. And if you look at the movement on that pony compared to the bogey, see, that's the max. On a radius 5, that pony will climb out under that chassis and sit open. You will see it, a radius 5 LGB, you will see it. It looks really, really awkward. This is just beautiful. This gives me goosebumps. It's just phenomenal. I mean, I can't think that we can build any bloody train that will battle on this track. I mean, look at that. The two wagons. How little the degrees between them are. So if we come back and we give it a little bit of gas, see how smooth it is. See that there? That's just beautiful. Wow! Yes. Okay, I'm just going to pull it out. It's very, very close to the edge here. Just going to pull it out. Because a good old Cooper Bessemer V12. Look, I'm going to drive lock it there. I want you to hear something quickly. Just because we can. If we drive lock it, she will not go, but she'll rev up. Listen to the sound of this thing. It's a lovely noise. And that's the thing with it. The 7 FDL, that it was its forefather, always sounded like it was revving higher. This thing was so laid back and relaxed, but hell could it go. It was an extremely fast locomotive, fast accelerating locomotive. Alright, dude, so that is basically that. That's what I wanted to show you. It is just phenomenal. And Mike at Llagas Creek, I just want to say, I got the first parcel. There it is. That's the ties and the fish plates. I'll probably get the profiles tomorrow. This is the profiles here, except that the new ones are 1.8 meter. So I'm so chuffed with this stuff, man. So chuffed. So yes, look, I need to take a break at some point. So I'll probably go away by the end of the month. But before then, I will show you where I'm going to build the layout. You know, what sort of space we're looking at, and you know, you can run with that. You know, with me, you can run through that with me. So yes, is too nice. I'm gonna switch off, and then I'll speak to you dudes later. And that is basically my story. So that middle one we're gonna call is another one of the lifelike editions. I'll do his other one exactly the same or very close to. You can never get them exactly the same. But it's a lot of detail weathering on it. It's lovely. Really lovely. I haven't done it in ages. I'm a bit rusted. But yes, very, very nice. She came out pretty. Okay, guys, then I'm going to tear myself away from you. And we'll speak later. Have a hell of a nice evening. And have a lovely 2022. And Merry Christmas, by the way, because I didn't make a video then. And some happy birthday as well. All right, cool. Dudes, see you later. And dudettes. Cheers.